The mask of respectability. White-collar crime is often called the crime of the educated. It's not about violence. It's about deception. Coined in 1939 by sociologist Edwin Sutherland, the term white-collar crime refers to offenses committed by professionals, people who abuse their position of trust for financial gain. These crimes take place not in dark alleys but in glass offices, trading floors, and digital dashboards. Embezzlement, stealing company funds. Insider trading, using secret info to profit from stocks. Tax evasion, hiding income from the government. Money laundering, making dirty money appear clean. But what truly sets white-collar crime apart is the mask of respectability. These criminals aren't outcasts. They're often admired. They're your CEO, your accountant, your investment advisor. They smile as they steal, and society applauds their success. The billion-dollar swindles. Let's look at a few cases that shook the world. Not with bombs or bullets, but with spreadsheets and signatures. Bernie Madoff, the architect of lies. Madoff ran the biggest Ponzi scheme in history. He promised steady, safe returns, the dream of every investor. But it was all fake. He paid old investors using new investors' money. A financial illusion that lasted decades. When the 2008 market crashed, his empire fell apart. Losses. $65 billion. Retirees lost everything. Families were destroyed. And when he was finally caught, Madoff showed no remorse. Enron, the corporate mirage. Once celebrated as America's most innovative company, Enron was a giant energy firm hiding mountains of debt behind fake companies. Executives manipulated books, inflated profits, and lied to investors. When the truth came out, Enron collapsed overnight, wiping out pensions and jobs. Elizabeth Holmes and Theranos, the Silicon Valley illusion. A young entrepreneur promised to revolutionize healthcare with a blood testing device that needed only a drop of blood. Investors poured in hundreds of millions. But behind the scenes, the tests didn't work. The technology was fake. The results, fabricated. Holmes built her empire on a lie, until it all came crashing down. How they got away with it? How can someone steal billions in plain sight and no one notices? The answer lies in complexity and confidence. White-collar criminals don't just lie. They build systems around those lies. Layers of fake companies, false reports, offshore accounts. They speak the language of success. Balance sheets, forecasts, investments. Things most people, even regulators, struggle to fully understand. This confusion becomes their camouflage. Psychologist Dr. Robert Hare once said, "These individuals are social chameleons. They manipulate trust with intelligence and charm." In short, they weaponize trust. The human cost. White-collar crime may seem victimless, but its victims are everywhere. Families who lost retirement savings. Employees who lost pensions when corporations collapsed. Small investors who believed the dream and paid the price. The 2008 financial crisis, fueled by corporate greed and mortgage fraud, cost the world economy over $22 trillion. That's not just numbers. That's homes lost, jobs gone, futures destroyed. While many of the bankers and executives responsible walked away with bonuses, millions of ordinary people faced bankruptcy. It raises a haunting question. Why do the powerful face less punishment than the poor? Justice for the powerful? In theory, white-collar crime carries severe penalties, prison time, fines, asset seizures. But in reality, punishment is rare. Unlike street criminals, white-collar offenders can afford top-tier lawyers, PR teams, and legal loopholes. Bernie Madoff got 150 years, but that's the exception. Many others settle out of court, pay a fine, and vanish quietly. Critics call it justice for sale. Because when crimes are measured in billions, justice often has a price tag too. The digital era of deception. White-collar crime has evolved. Today's criminals use the internet as their playground. They create fake crypto projects, NFT scams, and AI-generated investment schemes. Phishing emails, fake trading bots, deepfake CEOs ordering wire transfers. The methods are new, but the motive is the same: greed. Digital tools have made financial crime faster, smarter, and harder to trace. But they've also given law enforcement new weapons, from blockchain tracking to AI fraud detection. The battle has moved online, and it's only getting more complex. Organizations like the FBI, SEC, and IRS now use artificial intelligence to detect suspicious financial patterns. New laws demand transparency, forcing companies to reveal real owners and stop hiding behind fake names. But experts agree, the war against white-collar crime isn't just about technology, it's about ethics. As long as society celebrates wealth without questioning how it's earned, greed will always find a way. They say money is the root of all evil, but in truth, it's not the money. It's the lies people tell to get it. White-collar crime isn't about need, it's about power. And until we value honesty more than profit, the richest criminals will keep winning. If you found this story eye-opening, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications, because in our next episode, we're uncovering the billion-dollar crypto scams you never saw coming. Until then, stay curious and stay safe.